We're back, and this time we'll see the Runaway Five perform.
Woot woot! Everybody get naked!
The Runaway Five. I'm sorry you can't hear the music, Matt. I should have made it to where you can.
It is quite alright, my good fellow.
Let's be quiet so the audience can hear.
Right, sorry. Wait, Mason, I have a quick question.
Come on. Gummit, Zane. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, Zane. It has rockets?
Okay, what was your question?
Nothing really. Why is this in, like, Japanese?
What?
It's in French?
Oh yeah, you can switch the language. Okay, let's see if he'll take the money now. I guess not. Okay, I'll try and go to the manager, see if he'll take the money. Let me through. Okay, we need to find something to talk about for the audience.
Well, I'm playing Halo 0 right now. And it's... Zane, stop calling me!
Put yourself on Do Not Disturb. Take it. Alright. So we paid the Runaway Five's way out of their debt.
That's always good.
The music's awesome too, Matt.
Like, to the point where I should YouTube it or something?
Possibly. Actually, after this video, if you remind me, I'll set it to where you can hear everything, and, I'll let you listen to something, because it's pretty, like, you have to go to these certain places called the Your Sanctuary locations, and, you collect a certain tune, and then you record it on your Soundstone, and you can play it back later, and it makes a whole song. It's pretty cool. Oh, and there's also something dumb. The first town that you're in is called Onett, or Wont, something like that. It's O-N-E-T-T. The second one is Tucson, and the third one is Threed.
Wow.
There's more than that, but I can't think of them right now.
Alright, Mason, so, I did watch The Legend of Korra,
Okay.
and I was really disappointed because
Oh, man.
you find out, like, the TV show is great, but you find the Avatar, right, and she's, like, the granddaughter of, Katara, right?
Yeah.
And Katara's still alive, and she's just like, hey, Grandma, why don't you tell me about one of your stories? And Katara's just like, oh, I would. And she's like, Grandma, whatever happened to your friend? She's just like, well, most of them has passed away. And I was like, what? No! I know Aang's dead because, I mean, duh. But everyone's dead, and She's just like, after my brother Sokka passed away, and I was like, no! Sokka! And
Yeah.
I just want to figure out who else is alive, because it's either Sokka, or not Sokka, it's probably Toph, or maybe Zuko. I don't know who's still alive. But
Well,
I kind of...
if Sokka passed away, I imagine Zuko did too, because he was older than Sokka.
I just really want Toph to live, because Toph was honestly my favorite character.
Dude, it's awesome how she can metal bend. That was freaking sweet.
You should see Metal Bend is now its own bending. Like all the police in the Legend of Korra, Metal Bend.
Wow.
And I'm kind of mad because they just took it from Toph.
Well, yeah, but she can't keep that kind of thing to herself. I mean, that's like, that would do so much for them. Oh, do you remember the one episode where they get to an earthbending town and they couldn't earthbend? It was against the rules, and if they did, they'd be taken to a metal ship with no earth.
Yeah.
The ship was made out of metal. If they could just metal bend, it'd be fine.
I know, right?
They didn't introduce that until Toph came around, so that's what sucks.
But I thought it was cool how they, even though they couldn't, they liberated the entire ship.
Yeah.
Like, that was just awesome.
I never would have thought the coal thing. That was pretty sweet. I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to do. I should have looked this up.
Although one of the saddest moments to me and the entire thing is when you know how Sokka falls in love with like the princess of that either the Southern Pole or something.
UA or something like that.
Yeah. And when she like dies and she gives her soul back to the moon or something.
Yeah.
I was like, ah!
Well, hey, he still did fine. He got another girlfriend, Suki.
Yeah, but Suki's pretty much a bad guy until further notice.
Yeah.
I was just like, literally, she was so cool. She was so like chill and down to earth. And my favorite episode of all time was when Aang was captured and Zuko came in as like that massive demon and just saved him. And the terrible part was when they did make the Avatar movie, they completely ruined that episode. Just
Dude,
completely.
that Avatar movie, it had like it should have had like 2 sequels, just one for each season. But that movie was just, it was terrible.
It was bad.
Oh man, I can't believe how bad they did with that. I didn't even know you could do that bad.
I think they're making another. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that was all just like. I don't even know. What I'm proud about is, remember how in Avatar they had books for each like season?
Yeah.
They're doing the same thing with the Legend of Korra. And they're keeping the similar opening, like where it's just like earth, fire, water, air. But instead of talking about the Fire Nation attacking, they're talking about how Aang liberated it all and how they made the like biggest city. And like straight up, the little girl, when you first see her as a kid, she just comes out. It's like, what makes you so sure that your daughter's the Avatar? And you see the little girl come out, and she like blows a hole in the wall, breathes fire, splashes water on the fire, and then shoots a rock at the guy.
Dude.
And she was like fat at the time, and so she just comes out and she's just like, "Yeah, I'm the Avatar. Deal with it." And her stomach's sitting there jiggling. I was just.
All right. We'll see you next time, you guys.